What's up, Leo? Had to make sure the time was still running. I'm here. I'm here. I'm feeling super, super Leo today. Like, super, super Leo. Like, I don't even know where it came from, but honey, I am not mad at it. Okay. Mm. This is tea. Like, I mixed up like three different teas. It's alright. I really just drink tea because it's good for you. Like, most of the time, I don't even like it. I don't even like the taste. But yeah, nutrients. I'm sorry. I needed to refresh. Um, but we're gonna obviously get into your reading, and as you can see by the title down below, this is going to be for June 1st through the 15th. Okay. So basically, your first half of June, we're gonna have you prepared. We're gonna have you ready to take on that Cancer energy, but also, work your magic in the way that you need to. Okay. So first off, we're gonna look at your past energy, and your past energy is really just going to be a cap on what's been going on or what's been wrong recently. Um, Wrong, right? Things that we have to work on. So we're going to see what's going on for you, Leo. And let's get it. We're just going to wait on it to pop out. That's how I always do. I wait for the first one to pop out and then I pull the next. So for Leo, what's been going on with you, Leo? Oh, 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay, so two came out. Alright, so one of the things. Sorry, my jeans were in the way. They wanted to make an appearance. Okay, so one of the things that I see right off the bat, we have the Knave of Swords here. Now, what I like about the Knave of Swords, this is a person who is like go-getter attitude. They don't really like wait to be told when to go do something. They just go do it. Um, the problem with this is it's kind of like the most fiery energy you're gonna get from an air sign. So this could be you right now, and you're just using like your mentality and you're observing things, and then you're just like, let's go. Like, and then your Leo is just like, let's go do it. Like, why are we sitting and waiting? Like, what's the problem? Um, Also, the problem with this card, like I was saying, this person can be very sporadic, really just like movement, and then the consequences have to come later and you have to deal with them, right? So sometimes this can be good, but I feel like it's a problem because you're feeling like things are moving slow, and so you're getting bored. And when a cat gets bored, all it can do is really just get into trouble, or we take cat naps, right? But I don't think this is what's happening. I think you feel like things are taking long, and so you're making rash decisions or fast decisions, I should say. And some of it is going to turn out good, and then some of it may not, depending on what it is that you're doing and um, where you've been. What is the word I'm looking for? Have you been balanced? Have you been doing the things you need to do as far as karma and all those type of things? And really, are you just being impatient? Because I feel like that may be the problem. Like, you're waiting for something to come, and you're like, I feel it. It's like right there, but come on, like what's the hold up, right? Um, and then we have the Hierophant in reverse. So this could be an Aries, and I have heard people say Taurus, that this is what this deals with, but I usually associate this with Aries. Um, Now, this is not a good card when it's in reverse because this is either you or someone around you. It could be Aries or it could be anyone else. They are using their authority and they're really like making it towards a dictatorship, and it's not fun. This is like power tripping, but like tripping balls. Like, it's not fun, and it's not fun to deal with. So, or this could also represent, not committing to something, and like with this movement that you have because you're waiting and you're like tired of waiting. Um, Maybe you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna move on to something else. That can be in work, that can be at a home. Maybe you want to move because you just feel like things are not happening, or they could be a relationship where you're like, okay, forget this, like I'm done. So make sure that you are, I would say, just make sure that you aren't making decisions that aren't really necessary. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't really have to make a decision, don't do it. Like, don't break don't try to fix something that's not broken. Okay? I'm gonna see what this, the seven of, oh, okay, hold on. So the seven, the seven of Pentacles here, we have the Virgo card. So the Hermit card. So you're feeling like things are not speeding up. And this could have to deal with the Virgo that you're dealing with. Maybe you want something to progress, whether it's like a business venture or maybe just wanting to hang out or wanting to be with this person, but they're being their hermit self and they're like canceling more than they should be, or they're just like, like I don't really want to do that. Like let's just stay here type of energy. So this could be literally a Virgo or just someone who's having those type of characteristics. It could be you as well though. Like maybe you're wanting things to speed up and start moving fast and you're thinking about it that way. Physically things are not manifesting that way for you though, and you're starting to become, you know, like you're starting to go within yourself. Like you're starting to be like, oh, like, you know, it could be you or someone else. But either way, it's causing some type of like flakiness in your decision making or things that you're trying to do. Um, but no biggie. I mean, that's just, you know, the solution to that is just look at what things are for what they are and decide, you know, what you want to do, or decide if you want to like keep doing the things you're doing, or, you know, like really just analyze it. That's all it is, analyze. And, you know, that's what Virgos do. They analyze the situation. And I think right now that would be really, really beneficial for you. So now we're going to go into the present energy. The present energy is just going to be the energy of the 1st through the 15th of June, literally just what the energy is, okay? So let's see what's going on for you, Leo. Okay, so we got all 3 cards that came out. So we have the Devil card in reverse here. I don't think I've ever gotten the Devil card in reverse. But I will. I'm just gonna tell you like off the bat what I'm feeling. Capricorn is here. Capricorn is here, and they can be being. They might be really pushy with you right now, and you may be like, "Look, I know what I'm doing," or you may be like, "Look, I got this," or you may just be like, "Okay, like I need some time to do what I need to do." You know, Leo's like, we don't really like being told what to do because we're the king and the queens. Like, who's gonna tell us what to do? You know what I mean? And so, you know, this can be kind of controlling and it can be really like uncomfortable sometimes. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn though. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, this is the Capricorn card, so that's why I'm saying it. Just like I said it with, you know, the Hierophant and the Hermit card. So just make sure. This could also just be distractions around you or things that you enjoy. Becoming something that you're focusing too much on. So whether this be, you know, going out or dealing with a person who you know isn't good for you, but you're still, you know, hanging on to it. Or it could just be simply like obsessing over something that isn't necessary to obsess over. And that could be why you're like focusing on how long it's taking, you know. Capricorn also is ruled by Saturn, and sometimes, you know, things take a long time to, you know, get your results. So if that's what you're worried about, and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's taking so long, let it go. Like just let time take care of it. Do something that's fun. Do something that's productive in the meantime. Meantime, in between time, you know, have fun. But just don't do things that are dumb. So then after that, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. I usually associate this with the Taurus, but generally speaking, since we do already have the Devil card, I do think this could be about work or just like getting the abundance and the prosperity that you want. And I feel like you feel like there's too many obstacles, or maybe you feel like the obstacles that are showing up, you're getting through them, but then it's just another one right afterwards, right? So, but the key to this card, in order for him to be upright, he knows that whatever he does, I mean, whatever comes to him, he can get past it. So instead of looking at it like, dang, look at all the things that I've already done, look at it like, okay, we've already done some, and so that means we're getting closer to the finish line. You know what I mean? And again, stop worrying about how long it's taking. We already have the 7 of Pentacles here. Like, don't worry about it like that. Like, it's fine. Like, just keep doing the work, you know? Because if you keep worrying about how long it's taking, it's not going to work out. It's just going to be something that you quit, and then you're going to have all of that, you know, put into it for no reason. I also feel like because it's taking so long, it might make you like want to just quit it, like I said, with not committing, but like literally like reset yourself back, like to the first phase, you know, like make a drastic decision, and then you're going to be like, I was this close, I feel like that's what it's going to be like. So don't do that to yourself. Just ride it out. And we're in Cancer season, so you know, you can use that, use your intuition to feel out things, but also remember, like, water is flowing, you know, like, it doesn't just stop, you know. It's usually something that's consistent and it just flows. So you do that too, like, you just ride it out, you know, like Leo season is coming, like, it's gonna be fine. Like, ride it out, because Leo season is gonna be bomb AF. Like, just wait for it. And then also Six of Wands is here. So you will be feeling more appreciated, or you might finally get to that step, the next step that you needed, and you might feel like, okay, like we're doing something now. Like I can get recognized for something. I can, get that applause that I'm looking for. Or this could just really just mean like you, instead of worrying about things that you don't need to worry on, maybe you're gonna see that like whenever you just chill and you just like low key about it, other people are gonna just notice. Like people do that anyways. Like they notice us because we're the sun. So, but it's I always say like when a Leo doesn't care, well, we don't care, we care. But when we don't care, and people see that, they're so much more drawn to us because they're like, she just, or she or he is just so like cool and chill. But they sense the aura, like they love it. Like people will gravitate towards the sun. It's light, so you should be lighthearted. You shouldn't look at things so heavy because we are the heart. So if we're taking all of our heart and putting it on something that's not even that important, we don't have any more heart to give. We don't have any more love and light to give, and then we can get really catty. You know what I mean? So pay attention to that. Like stay low key, trust your struggle, trust the process, and then it'll come out the way you need it to. Okay. Um, so now let's go into. Actually, I'm gonna do a clarification on the double card just to see what like why it came out, or clarification on the double card. I got two cards. Hold on. So we got, dang, we got the Knave of Pentacles here. Um, so this could be, I definitely associate this with Capricorn. So I'm thinking it definitely is a Capricorn here. But this is also, like, if this is a person, which I'm pretty sure it is, this is someone that we don't, and I feel like you know what I'm talking about. So even if it's not a Capricorn, they might have Capricorn, like, I don't know why they keep jumping out of my hands. But they might have Capricorn energy. And that can be good, but if this isn't like because we have the double card in reverse, I don't think it's a good situation right now. Just right now, it's not. It doesn't mean that it can, it is upright, so this has good qualities. The problem is this isn't always stable. And it's weird because, Capricorn is about stability, but it's in reverse, so I'm thinking the opposite. I think this person is good, like his traits or her traits are really good right now around you. The problem is it's just not in the same energy that you need right now. You don't need that. And then Knave of Pentacles, like, come on, this is someone that usually just comes and goes, as they please. So I wouldn't put too much energy. I would be really lighthearted when it comes to that, for sure. And then we have the Fool card in reverse. So this is like being naive and like kind of being like, things are good, but the things you're dealing with are things that you don't really need to be focused on, like being kind of naive. And I think that's what this person is doing, And then we, like, this is Major Arcana, and this is the Court card, so it's literally, and this is for the clarification for the Devil card. So it's kind of like this person is just not on your path. It's not the right path move right now for you, okay? So keep that in mind. Make your decision how you want. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying, like, it's not looking like it's something you need to focus on. Maybe don't put so much attention to them, and then maybe, like I said, whenever we don't care, people seem to care a lot more. I don't know what that's about, but so yeah, be smart about that. Focus on what you need to focus on. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the future energy, and the future energy is just gonna be like cautionary cards for the 1st and the 15th. So anything that's happening that is coming up, this is gonna be what you should be looking out for. Alright, so we're reading for Leo. Cautionary cards. Okay. And cautionary doesn't have to be bad. Ooh. Okay. Alright. And then we have the Knave of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy type of things happening here. So I also think that a lot of you are probably getting into like a work thing, or maybe a new job, or maybe like things in your workplace are shifting or changing for the better, and for maybe like it may feel uncomfortable, but I feel like things are working for you. It's almost like things are preparing and gathering the strength for Leo season. So I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Okay, so to start off, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is a good card. This is about cooperation. This is like understanding people's strengths and weaknesses so that things can run really smooth. This is cooperation, and this is just getting along good, like really just getting along. So I mean, what more can I say? You'll probably for a cautionary reading, I would say that that's saying like you're gonna, maybe you have a new coworker that comes in, you guys just mesh, or maybe you meet someone, you guys just mesh, like perfect, or maybe you get assigned to something, um, and you're not necessarily friends with the person, but you guys on a working level, you guys can really get it done the right way. This could also mean in your relationship life that things are going to be running smoothly. You guys are going to start connecting on an easier level. But I do think it has more to do with work. I'm just going to put that out there for any of you who are feeling like that. Um, and then we also have the Death card here. I don't get this card very often. So this could be a Scorpio coming in, or this could be a death and a rebirth of something. And I know it sounds scary, but honestly, once it happens, it's already happened. So it's like, so, I mean, and it's coming up, it's only 2 weeks that I do the readings for each time. So it's coming up. Don't be afraid of it though. And it could be a Scorpio coming into your life that you really click with this, this energy. So if this is a Scorpio, it's time to have some fun. And we are in Cancer season, so they may be feeling really good because, water energy. And they might just mesh. Scorpios are really out there usually. Well, at least they're really bold with what they're saying. But how do I want to explain it? They're bold. And sometimes they can be a little aggressive, but they can be really, really fun for Leos. If you get on the right path with them, you'll have fun. Again, this could be a death of something, maybe a breakup. Or maybe just an ending of something, even if it's already been done, like a breakup has already been done, or you already moved jobs. It's going to be like the closure, like the finishing touch, the nail in the coffin type thing. And then right after that, we have the Hangman. So this is like just kind of sitting and waiting for things to do what they're going to do themselves, and then kind of just taking in all the information. Just being in a place of stillness. And I mean, that's really good because then you don't. I feel like all of that's being said though because. Let me just look and gather my thoughts. 1 second. Okay, so with this Hangman thing, I'm thinking the letting go part is going to be what helps with this. What helps with you feeling appreciated and feeling loved and just wanted. And also you're going to feel like I did something and I got a reward from it in some type of way. But I feel like in order to get that, you have to just stop caring so much, if that makes any sense. Just kind of relax, like really just be a cat, just move when you have to, but don't do too much, because when you do too much it goes wrong. If you watch a cat hunt something, they're real, like they don't do much, because once they start doing too much, the other thing can hear it and they'll run away. So you have to just like know what your focus is, like whatever you're trying to eat but don't spook it, okay? Like you have to be still, you have to creep up to it, okay? You have to be quiet, and you have to have the right energy to do it. So that means you have to be well rested. Cats, we sleep a lot. We need our sleep. We're naturally lazy. If you're a Leo, you know this. Like we can get in our moments where we just want to sleep. So make sure you're taking your cat naps. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're pampering yourself. Like you'll never see like a dirty cat unless they just fell into something, or what I'm saying, they always stay clean, they always stay pampered, and they come out when they feel like it. Don't let anyone tell you how to do anything, you know what I mean? And with this card, I felt like we need to say that, like, do things that you want to do. Like, come on now, like, you're a king, you're a queen, like, you do it if you want to. Don't let anyone tell you. So yeah, letting go is key. I feel like there's a lot of work things in the spread though, like a lot of new things that are happening in work. You might even be and with waiting, remember we have the Seven of Pentacles here, like we feel like things are taking kind of long. We have the King of Pentacles here, like we feel like there's a lot of obstacles. That's gonna end soon. It's gonna end. It's coming, like, or at least the feeling is gonna end, and you're gonna have some type of rebirth in some type of way. So that's good, that all of this is really good. The only thing I would say look out for is this Devil card energy here. I feel like they're just not on course with you right at this second. They may come back in because Capricorn was good. I would say it was good for us last month. That person, it might be someone different, but I know the Capricorn for me, I don't get along so much with that person, but at the same time, the things that were happening with her showed me a lot about the things I need to be doing for myself. So um, it worked. But now I feel like you need to take some time away from that, because then it can get really pushy, like that energy, and you need to be able to relax right now, because a lot of things are starting to happen. And we already have the hangman here saying, okay, chill out, chill out. Doesn't mean disconnect. It doesn't mean don't ever talk to them again. But you have a lot of things in work right now coming to you, so you need to be in a place where you can receive it. So that means not being focused on something else, because you'll miss it. Whatever that blessing is, it'll go right past you. You won't even notice. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and see about this Zodiac Oracle deck so we can see the energy. We got Mercury here. So Mercury is the planet of, well, it rules Virgo and Gemini, and I have both of those in my charts, moon sign and rising sign, and sun sign for my Virgo side. But enough about me. But what I will say is this is a time to communicate. This is time to be, and my Mercury's in Leo, so this is really crazy how this is happening. The thing that's going to help you, your desire for this month should be to communicate, or at least for the beginning of this month. Communicate what you want. And when you do that, it'll help make things more real, because one, you're saying it and you're speaking it, and the power of word is real. And that's why I say always speak positive and light. Don't ever dim yourself down. At least in your head you can do that, but give yourself a deadline. You shouldn't be worrying and being negative all the time. That's not, especially as a Leo. No, we're not here for that. So make sure you're communicating how you feel, and if you feel like it keeps going over the person's head, don't talk to them. Forget it. Okay, we're just not gonna have anything to talk about, because I'm not gonna change what I'm saying because you don't want to agree with it, type of thing. Make sure you're stern in what you're saying, but don't be too aggressive, and don't say so much. Don't tell everyone what's going on, because the people you think are wanting to, the people you think are there to see things blossom, they're not always there for your best interest, because sometimes they can put negative energy towards it, right? They can put their own thoughts in it, and that's not you. All of this should be about what you want and what you want to create. So make sure you're staying strong in what you want to communicate. It's also, the mind, it deals with that. So make sure mentally you're staying positive, because what you think is eventually what you're going to manifest, because you're going to start doing those things, because your mind is kind of where, things happen. And also, I think another reason that Mercury came up is because, our body part is the heart. And Mercury deals more with kind of like a mental type of energy, analyzing, technology, communication, it's Gemini and Virgo. They're real kind of mental type of things, they're really smart and different, but the problem is when we get to that, we have to figure out how to balance the head and the heart, which is possible. It's very possible. So make sure you're doing that. Don't get too emotional about things, and don't start spazzing out because things aren't moving the way you want them to. Make sure in your head you know what you want, because that's what's going to manifest if you truly believe in that. You can also work on communicating well by wearing more blue, like blue colors, because that's the color of communication. You can also start, what's another thing that I would do? Oh, pyrite. I use this if I want to be more bold and confident. This is one of my favorite stones. I kind of go everywhere with it. But this is really going to help with bringing that Leo light out of you, so that you can communicate, because it's going to be as long as you're training your mind to say we need to learn how to communicate and get our point across without damaging relationships or damaging what we actually want. You don't have to tell everybody everything. You need a balance. You tell people some things, and then you don't tell everybody everything, because everything is not meant for everyone. But this stone really does help you kind of find your inner light, and I love it for that. So pyrite is really good for that. And I know there's some other crystals, but right now my brain is not working with it right now. So that's what that's about. I think that's everything. So really focus on communicating. Trust the process. Leo season is coming pretty soon. Yeah, and just wait on it, seriously. And if something is stressing you out, get away from it. Literally just move away from it. You don't have to make a big scene, because things are starting to happen. It's really going to feel good once it's here. But if you're planting the seeds for negativity, if you're planting the seeds for things that just aren't cohesive, then things are going to start falling apart. Okay, so just trust the process, wait on it, keep doing your work. I know you're doing your work, and stay full of light. Be light. Okay, even when you feel darkness, try to change it. You know, you don't have to psych yourself out and say and just lie to yourself, but at the same time, lie to yourself if you have to. Like, if you really feel like things are not working well, tell yourself, I know it's going to turn out right, because that's what Leo is all about. I will do this, I will have this, I will be this. You have to train your mind to be that way. If you don't, it's not going to work, because it starts here. You have to feel it here. And we're in Cancer season. It's all about feeling. If someone doesn't feel right, you're not going to do it. Use that loving nature and use your heart, and really mold things, and then use this Mercury communication. Get your thoughts across. Get them across. If it feels good, say it. Like, honestly, that's the only thing I can say about that. But yes, you guys, I think that's it. I'm left from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, one day I will be. And until the next video, I will see you very soon, Leo.